Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin continues to be in this wave 2. We can continue to see here on the volume chart, volume is declining. That all indicates that we're still in a wave 2. In a wave 2, you typically see a decline in volume. Yeah, volume is dead in a wave 2. We're actually still fairly high, yeah, compared to what we were like in the previous weeks. I mean, I'm not saying high, but you know, sort of it's not dead compared to what it was before, but it's certainly going down, as you can see. I mean, if we just zoom out a little bit, take a look at the volume down there, it's certainly one of the lowest for many months as well. If we then take a look at structure, it tells us this move down could be nearly complete. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are going down until we see an impulsive reversal to the upside. I think that has to be the mindset. What I'm highlighting here is that the next low could be the last one. Talked about that in previous videos. Before we go into the lower degree price action, let's just take a look at the structure here. We have 5 waves up off the 10th of March low. We have at the moment an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down, whereas one more low is missing in this C wave. And it would be good to get that additional low in. If not, then I need to see a reversal in 5 waves and a 3-wave pullback afterwards. Then I will, let's say, believe that a low has been made already. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C down. You know, when we see that, we can start talking about, okay, maybe the low is already in. What I found quite interesting, I had a look around some indicators this morning. If we take a look at the volatility ratio, then it is quite interesting because it shows us that this really is, I actually have it on the chart already, 1 second. It really shows us it's one of the lowest times of volatility since December. Yeah, you can see where it is. Down here, basically nearly at 0. And this is on the daily chart, so it's quite meaningful. Last time it was that low was here, around the 26th of December. That typically, I mean, this has now reached a low. I mean, as you can see, this is sort of moving up and down, up and down. Up. If it hits such a basically all-time low, nearly all-time low, it would indicate that volatility is about to break, about to break out again. It's about to rise again. If you zoom out here on the daily, I mean, you don't see that those low values very often. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. It really probably is the all-time low, to be honest. Because let's take a look. I mean, did you zoom? I mean, we just zoomed out, right? So we had here end of December, we had here in November. All these other lows didn't come close, so it's quite interesting. So let's take that line out again. And let's take a look at price now on the lower time frame. But we just looked at the 26th of December, right, as one of the points where it was very, very low. December. So here, yeah, we were down here. Yeah, so I found that quite interesting. End of December 22. Yeah, last time that low on the volatility ratio, and you can see what happened afterwards. Now, I'm not saying that will happen again. Well, it should do if we get into a third wave rally. But all I'm trying to say is that what you typically get after these phases of no movement, after these extremely boring phases, you typically get a lot of movement. Now, that doesn't have to be tomorrow. That doesn't have to be next week. It could take a bit of time. But I think we can prepare for a very, very volatile and strong move after this whole consolidation. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting. Now, if we take a look on the 1-hour chart, we can see that price hasn't really moved since yesterday. So all the options we discussed in yesterday's video are still very, very valid and are still basically unchanged. So the view remains that as long as we stay below 27.7K, we are basically bearish. We focus here, or short-term bearish. We are focusing on at least one more wave down to complete this 5th wave, maybe around 25.3K. If we break above 27.7K, it could be a higher wave 4. So that wave 4 here wasn't actually finished, but that we get a higher wave 4 as some kind of a corrective structure. For example, here an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, no? Or a WXY, that's possible as well. So that's a possibility, but it would need to break above 27.7K for that. And if we start to see that, I will highlight resistance again. I did that yesterday. Or if it's a bit stronger in 3 waves, so if we get something like that here, then it could be a high B wave, yeah, and then we get the C wave down, so that will mean many, many more weeks of correction. Or, and that's sort of the last option, it's something more bullish, but I need to see 5 waves for that. So if we don't get 3, like in the high wave 4, but 5, yeah, that indicates, okay, we could have bottomed, and then we're looking at 3 waves down for a possible reversal then here and to take off. But it really needs to prove itself, yeah. I don't think we have a completed bottoming structure yet. So again, maybe this is just the A wave and we get that orange B wave and come down then. Or this is the wave 4 and we come down then. But below 27.7K there is no change. We go with the current wave count, which suggests that we are in an ending diagonal to the downside, as long as we stay below 27.7K. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.